Hey everyone. Okay, so I went to Cloth and Quilts with my mom in Hilmar, California, and this is what I got. So I got a couple of fun things. Let me scoot you in. So they have, I guess at the end of the month, they have a 40% off end of the bolt sale. So if you find something that's near the end of the bolt, you buy, I mean, if you want to buy the whole, I wonder, wait, okay, let me, not speaking correctly. Let's see. I wonder, no, it has to, you can't buy a whole bolt, right? At 40% off. I wonder if you could, I wonder. Curious about that. I'm very curious about that. Like if I say, hey, I want this Moda grunge and it's a whole, I wonder if you bought the whole thing, if it's 40% off. Oh, that's good to know, you guys. I'm going to have to call and ask about that because you know the white and stuff or the black, that would be a good time to buy it. So, ooh, now I'm curious. Okay. Anyways, it's not like I can afford this stuff all the time now, so it's okay. But I'm quilting a top. I quilted 2 tops last week. So, you know, I'm quilting. And then I'm working on a 3rd one right now. So, yeah, so I'm having fun. Okay, so I got Ascot by Villa Rosa Designs. This they did in how they had a store sample. And I love store samples because it inspires you, because sometimes, you know, like when you go house hunting and you look at this house and you're like, oh my God, it's like got you know, Barbie pink kitchen, but you can't see past the pink. You have to envision it, you know, with the white walls and different countertops, and you know, you have to envision this space and not the actual design. And so with this, I love it. Okay, whoever made this, beautiful job, beautiful job. But I was not inspired by it originally with this kind of color because I couldn't see past this color combo. And you know, that's because I don't have an artist's eye. If I had an artist's eye, I'm sure it would be easier. I don't know. But the store had a sample of Halloween fabric, and they made this white piece all the same color, which I'm sure this is too, but without my glasses I can't really tell. But they had one simple little like gingham, or I think it was gingham or plaid middle, but it was done with all Halloween fabric, and I thought, oh my gosh, I love that. So then I bought it because now I'm inspired. Now I can, you know, now I see the vision. And then I you know how much I love my water bottles. Well, they had stickers, and the stickers, I love this sticker so much, and I love it. This reminds me of Swoon by Camille Ross Kelly. Yeah. Okay, and then they had these. It's called a thread picker, strings attached. Now this is like those cheap Dollar Tree things, but on the back it has this foamy, you know, this sponge. And I'm gonna laugh my butt off because something so simple but made cute with the words made it where you're like, oh, and then you're like, then you pick it up and you use it as a sample and you're like, oh my gosh, how smart. It works, you guys. It totally works. And it's $4. And I'm just laughing my butt off because I need this like nobody's business. Because, you know, if you're a quilter, you are friends with the swing, you know, Jack, right? Jack, you're friends with Jack, which is the seam ripper. And outside, out. Sorry, my bulldog's in here tooting her butt off. So then I used it on my husband's quilt that I washed with a Temu blanket, which, you know, don't do that. Don't wash a quilt with a Temu blanket because it was fuzzy. And oh my gosh, you guys, I used that on it and it came off. I don't know why it's so discolored. That's kind of weird, but, and then my mom, of course I went with my mom. My mom's my best friend who, you know, she's a great mom. She's a big time supporter. Well, she got 2 and then she's like, I'm going to buy you another one. So because one for home and one for when we do our retreats. Isn't that amazing? Mom, I love her. So she got me 2, so that way, oh see, I use this one for my husband's blanket, and look, all the stuff comes off, and then it comes off easily when you pick it off of there. But like, I love it. So yeah, if you're a seam ripper, if you're, you know, if your boyfriend's Jack, then then yes, you need this. This is actually a great little tool. So love it, love it. Okay, and then let's do the end of the bolt stuff, because I'll show you what I got. And I got into the bolt stuff, and it was 40% off. Oops. And like I said, I am quilting like a fiend because it's my husband and I have found a routine that works for us. And so if you know the story, I'm not going to repeat it every freaking video. But if go back and you might see the story from all the other videos. But we found a routine that works for us, and so now I'm quilting every night, at least for maybe it's from 2 to 4 hours a night. So I am having so much fun, you guys. I'm having a blast. I am going to do a video of my tops. They're not going to be quilted anytime soon, so I'll show you my tops. And then, yeah, so I got black. It's the end of the roll, so it was awesome. And then I got, look at you guys. I was so happy. I know I probably have this because you know how much I love my dinosaurs and how much I collect them. I can't help but collect them. And every time I get one, I feel like I don't have this one. But oh my gosh, you guys, I was like, no, I need this one. I'm not sure if I have it because I haven't looked at my stash, in like so long. And so, but I figured, you know what, it's a good backing anyways. So, and it was end of the bolt, so I got it. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so cute. I love it so much. I love dinosaurs. I need to make my dinosaur quilt. It's just, I have so many patterns and I have so much stuff. Just, like, what do you want to do next kind of thing. And so there's just so many patterns I want to do, and it's just, you can only do so many. And then they had the grunge, you guys. You know how much I love grunge. Oh my God, I love grunge. And so they had this one. I think it was like 2 yards, and I was like, yes. So I'll tell you my total after. But let me give you an idea of, well, let me show you another one while I grab my glasses at the same time. So, because I can't read without them. Oh, let's see. So, like, this one is Moda. This is probably going to be like, there's Romance and Peacock. This is probably Peacock. So let me just give you an idea. So this is normally $12.99 a yard. And because it was 40% off, I was able to get 2 1/4 yards for $17.54, you guys. And just to tell you guys again, my birthday was the 22nd of November, and I got birthday money because I'm 50 years old, but my parents love me. And I have an awesome neighbor who also gave me a gift card, and so I was able to use my gift cards, you guys, and it was so sweet. And so I was able to shop peacefully, and not worry about anything, and I loved it, and I was so grateful. But yeah, so I was able to have fun with my mom, and get out of the house, and Tim stayed home and he was good. This is white. I need white, you guys, because I love working with white, but I have come to realize in the last, couple of years, I do not like solids. I don't like solids at all. So I don't use solids in my backgrounds. For me, I'm just talking about me, okay, guys, my opinion. And I love everybody's quilts. Everybody who creates, I love. Don't take it that way. But for me, I'm like, there's so many simple patterns in the background. I don't like the solids. And so I got, the patterns, and I love it. I love it. And I'll show you when I show you my, my tops, I'll show you what I mean about that. And then this is ebony. I believe this is ebony. No, wait. Is this ebony? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. But I'll have to look at my Bear Creek stuff. My Bear Creek, because maybe it's part of that. And I think, I don't know if you watch all my videos or not, but if you do, I'll tell you that I misspoke when I was talking about the Bear Creek subscription every month. I said it was a year. No, it's a year and a half, because it's, I think, 340 different fabrics they have. Grunge does, something like that. And so you get, you get 10 or 12 a month. I can't remember. Watch the video, because then I tell you that at that point. But it's a year and a half subscription. Look at this one, you guys. And look at, they had like 3 yards. Oh, that's enough to do stuff with. So this is what I mean. This is what I want to use as my backgrounds, and I love it. Okay, now if you watched, I keep saying that, but if you watched the video, my fat quarter shop video, yeah. No, my favorite quilt shop video, the one that's going to be above or below this one. I was talking about hard things, that life is hard, and with this quilting, diamond painting, cross stitching, that's all fluff stuff. That's just something that is fluff. It's not needed. It's wanted, but it is needed for mental health, you know. So it is a fine line, you know. But if you have to choose between fabric and food, you're going to choose food, right? So I consider this fluff. And so because life is so hard, I decided starting next year that I am going to do hard things with fluff stuff. So just like I was talking about the zippy bags, I'm going to try that next year. I'm going to do paper piecing, foundation paper piecing, but not the fat quarter one, because that's easy. That was easy for me. I want to do the hard one, and I'll show you that in a minute. And so I got this off Amazon because this quilt store didn't have this. But this is one of those hard things I've never done and I've always been intimidated by. And I am going to make him. I'm going to do my best to make him. Now, if you don't know, my daughter is a police officer. And so I'm hoping that I can make at least one and hopefully love it. And then I can make more so she can put in her patrol car and give out to kids, you know, in need, you know, maybe car accident or something, right? But she can have a couple of these in her car for a child. So wish me luck that I can do this and I can do it correctly, and then, you know, there's no holes and stuff. But this is one of the hard things that I'm intimidated by, that I feel like, eek, let's see how it goes. So yeah, and then give me 1 sec. Okay, and then this is the paper piece, and I was telling you about my mom. Like I said, my mom is so supportive, and I was like, Mom, I really want to do paper piecing. I said, oh, I was just talking to her about it last week. I said, I want to do that. I really, really do. And so we were at the quilt store, and she's like, pick one for your birthday. And I was like, oh man. So then I was torn between two of the paper piecing, and so I said, you help me decide. She goes, I love this one. And I said, okay, let's get it. So she bought it for me, and it's so sweet, you know. It's just amazing. I have amazing parents, and she bought me breakfast and stuff, so it was really, really sweet. I had a really good morning, and yeah, it was just great. But anyways, I was looking at this, you guys. I'm watching videos. I'm like trying to prepare myself, but I'm excited. I am so excited to do this. But look at this, you guys. This is like, is this not intimidating? It's intimidating. Now I gotta figure out, so I'm watching videos, but I'm trying, because I want to do it right. But this whole quilt, you guys, this whole quilt right here is paper pieced, all of it. And I'm like, holy moly. So yeah, and then so I'm, you know, I'm going over the directions. I'm looking at everything because I want to do it right. I want to have everything that I need to make it successful for myself. Because eventually I would like to. I bought Toasty Dragon by Legit Kits a couple of years ago. If you remember my Road to California haul, he was in there. And I've never touched him. And mainly because I need to buy the fabric from them, because I didn't realize how much he needed for fabric, and he does. And so yeah, so but that's, you know, like $200. I don't have that right now, so I'll have to, you know, save up specifically to get the material for a Toasty Dragon. But I can do this one. But as I was reading the directions, I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, what do I need? Well, I'm going to do the 67 by 80. And so then I was reading, and I'm like, okay. And then I was like, holy moly, it takes 4 jelly rolls. Because a Bolly Pop is a jelly roll. But, you know, jelly roll is trademarked by Moda. So you have Bolly Pops, you have roly-poly, like Riley Blake calls it roly-poly, you know, things like that. So a Bolly Pop is a jelly roll. But in, is it Robert Kaufman? I can't remember who Bolly Pop is by. Either way. And so, but it takes 4 of them, you guys. And I was like, holy moly. So, yeah, you guys, this is like a $600 quilt. Like 600, like, no, legit. So luckily I get all my jelly rolls from like Green Fairy Quilts, so they're usually like $26.99 on sale and stuff. But if you don't get them on sale, they're usually like $45 each. So you got 45, 45, 45, 45. Plus you have to get all the quarter yards over here. Then you have to get yardage over here, and then more quarter yards, and then the backing is 5 yards at $13 a piece, you know, a yard. So, and then not including the quilting, which is like another 200 bucks, right? So you're like looking at $600. So I'm like, holy moly. So yeah, it's gonna be a while for this one to get it quilted and everything else. But I'm gonna do batiks. I am going to do batiks because that's what I have in my stash. I believe I have 4 of these in my stash. But oh my god, you guys, I am not good with color combos, so wish me luck. But if you guys have done this, send me video, or send me, you know, like links to videos that may be great for beginners. I am watching the Quilt Works and watching how she's cutting things and she's labeling and putting things into their own baggies, and so I'm really on this, you guys. So if you've done one of these, please let me know what you think. Satisfying, super hard, and we'll never do it again, you know, or any tips or tricks you have for yourself also. Hoffman Fabrics, that's what this is, Hoffman Fabrics. So anyways, okay, you guys, hard things this year. Who's in with me? We're gonna do it, right? Hard things. So hard, intimidating for me. So, and also fun things too, that if you can look with a different eye, that would be great too. So thank you guys so much. My total was 100 and let me see, $156. Yeah, so $156. So that was cool. So yeah, so I got all this material, which was, you know, grunge and everything else. This I didn't pay for. My mom gave me this, but the material I got, and then the couple of notions and stuff. So all right, guys, take care. We'll see y'all later. Bye.